Okay. Today is March 5th. The time is 9:42. This is appeal number 149. Property address is 71 Belmont Street. And I am here with Mary Neff.
Yes.
And this is Chrissy Kelly. So, let's just swear you in. So, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Just meet you. Just sign it right there. Meet you. Was this you?
No.
Okay. Random. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Like I said, I'm Chrissy Kelly. I am an alternate on the Board of Assessment Appeals. I will take notes. I will be the one who presents your case to the board when we start deliberations, and we'll go on later about what happens after that. But so, how about it? Go ahead. Tell me.
You want me to start?
Yes.
Can I look at your paper?
Absolutely. This is what you submitted to the town.
Right.
Okay. So,
I mean, the premise is, sorry, is this voice loud enough?
oh yeah, the recording is the least of my worries.
Okay.
I want to just hear from you. They can't hear it, tough hurt.
Good point. So I own a house,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought it 25 years ago, and I am a single, I was a single purchaser, and I am single occupant. So over the years, I think I bought the house, the taxes were in the 2,000,
Okay.
and now it looks like they're going to go up for, 10, over 10, and it's just more than I can pay.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's like $1,000 a month just in taxes.
What is your assessed value there? So I just also wanted to point out, I wanted to change these numbers on here because we wanted to put the market value. So if you look on your field card here, this is the appraised number is the 566, but that's saying then that the market value is 809, so it's 70%. So we're, on this sheet, we have to put in the market value,
Mhm.
so that I just crossed that out, from that to put the 809, and then this 410, I assumed you were comparing it to the assessed, so if I gross this up to 70%, that gets you to 585, would be the assessed.
I still think it's,
So, but that's your product, so I put that, so if
see.
you want to change that number to something else, feel free. If you,
that still looks high to me a little,
so
but
you can change it
for the assessed value, yeah.
for the assessed value, so I would
I'll keep
base
it
it
at that.
for the appraised value at
Appraised.
585. So then the 410 is still the number that you were thinking you would be taxed on.
Yeah.
I just had to gross it up to keep it apples to apples.
I understand,
Okay,
and thank
so-
you for the whole explanation and picking up on that and.
Yep, no
pointing that
worries,
out.
you're not the first one to make that mistake,
Right,
so it
okay.
is common, because
Okay.
we're talking about appraisals and our
Right.
assessments, and it gets very confusing, so I
Okay.
just wanted to point that out, that I'm switching, just for when we do our comparative
Okay.
analysis.
How did they come up with 809?
So that is your market, that's the market value that Tyler came
Right
up with.
now?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it doesn't say, I mean, listen, but.
I know, everyone has said it, you could sell my house for what you
Sure.
appraised it for, tell me where to find it.
Yeah, exactly.
I 1000%
Okay, good.
agree with that.
So anyhow, it's coming down to like, yeah.
No, I was just gonna do the math on
Sure.
the,
I don't want to interrupt you.
No. If, let's say, this or even the 566, which is the assessed value, 566, 580, it's temporary because the budget hasn't been finalized.
Okay.
It was, 19, I think it was, so, divided by, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
No, this is very important.
No, so I feel like, so
I would like to know.
yeah, the mill rate is, I think it'll be 0.19, right?
So
Well,
10.
let's pretend, because now it's like 23 something, I think,
Okay.
but then it came down in the
But it's
proposed
just
budget to
gonna,
19.
you gotta remember
But
that every year they're just gonna make it go up higher.
66, 580 times 0.19, it's like 0.19 and change, whatever. And then, so that's 107, 60, and, why am I,
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
okay, whatever.
So let's figure that out. That's kind of an important detail.
I feel like, you take your assessed rate, which is the 500, or the 5.
Even just simple math,
66.
just pretend it's 100,000. Let's just get the math right,
Well,
and then we'll
5, 6,
change the number.
times 0.19, 107, and then we divide it by 100. That's what I'm confused about. So your current taxes
Yeah,
are,
let's do that as a social family.
it's not, oh, I can look it up, let me look it up.
It should be, another one?
Belmont.
I think it was 244, 295, 960. Is it this?
Well, that's the assessed value, yes.
Of the old one.
Of the
Is that what
old
you were
one.
looking for?
Yeah, well, yes, so,
I mean,
I'm
you
just trying to
even
think
use
what your tax
300.
bill has
Oh.
been, that's what I was looking for, to see what you were paying.
Okay, that's 8,
Is it 800
no,
or?
8,000.
8,000, right, so then I,
I mean, I just started my taxes, it was 8. I think you know, right now.
well, here, if I do this, the the
You
290,
might need to look it up.
295, 960 times, now the mill rate is like 0.23 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's not working either.
23.
So this.
It doesn't seem like multiplying by 100 would be right.
No, I think it's the mill rate, if it's 23%, then you would divide that by, it's like, not 23%, it's 23 point something, so then it would be like 0.23, is what you're multiplying by, but then I think it's millionths or whatever, that's what I call the mill rate, so that's what I just wanna,
Maybe another 0?
that's what
What about asking, why don't we just go ask somebody in a neighboring room?
no, because I'm embarrassed, I should
Oh,
really
you
do
are,
that.
okay, I don't
But,
want to.
no, I don't mean like I'm too proud to ask, I'm just saying like as a matter of personal pride, I should.
Be able to do this. It's early though. It's still early in the day.
So you think,
I know, it's cold, still cold, right?
Yesterday's nice. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna calculate. Okay. Total assessed value, divide the total times as needed. Oh, no, that's not it. Village calculator, there we go. Enter your assessed value, find your mill rate, enter the, okay. Assessment is 295, 960. 295, 960. Mill rate is, oh, see, but that's what I,
So what
point,
did you say to do?
if 1 mil is equal to 0.001, so 10 mils is equal to so it's just 1 decimal point. So 10 mils, all right, and then 100 mils is 0.1. So 19 mils should be 0.019. So if I multiply your 566, 580 times 0.019, that's 10,765, which is in line with what you were saying about $10,000. So that's based on the
I
current
mean, that's
assessment.
almost 11.
Yes, almost
Which
11.
is, I'm an easy math person, I'm just gonna say $1,000 a month.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it's not off.
yeah, no, right. So, yes, as opposed to what you
And
were
that's
doing
just-
now at
I mean, if you
295.
think about a single person just paying taxes for $1,000 a month, that's outrageous.
Right, and you were at 68, it's like if I do the math now, I think it's okay, I think
No,
it's
no, no,
68.
it's not though.
It's not, it's more than that?
No, no, it's, Well, you know.
maybe with your car and everything too, because the mill rate applies to your car and everything. But I'm gonna tell you as far as, like, I can't go into the hearings, or to the deliberations and make the affordability argument. I have to make an argument of, these are recent comps, or these, my property is, you know, much older than some of the.
I have that, I'm just gonna tell you instead of give you.
Yes, that's
okay?
fine, and I want to be able to
Okay.
bring that when I deliberate. So I would love
Okay,
anything that you have that can help me
okay.
explain to them why this is not a
Okay,
number,
great.
would be
Here we
super
go.
helpful. And
I'm just gonna go with the top 3 obvious things.
fine.
I border on, you know, I'm gonna say 2.5 size commercial property, which devalues my property. I am up against Duchess, and I am up against Enterprise, and across the street I have Freddy's, which is a landscape.
Right?
No,
Oh, no, oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah, right.
Freddy's the landscape.
Yeah,
You
okay.
could just say landscape,
That's
and I wouldn't say
Enterprise.
landscape.
Yep, no, I know where you are, yep. Okay,
That's bullet number 1.
okay.
Which is, okay, to add to the bottom of that bullet, is which devalues
Mm-hmm,
normal neighborhood value
mm-hmm.
in real estate.
So there's traffic, parking,
Right.
okay.
You can put all that.
Yep,
But it just devalues, you know, people don't want to be up against property.
Commercial property.
And that changes the value.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So how do you need to word that?
Yep.
I'll let you take a minute.
Yeah, well, no,
Oh, you're good?
after,
Okay.
because then after this, I have, yep. I
Okay.
gotta make sure I get everything.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
15 minutes, yep.
Sure. And the next bullet is that none of the houses on my street have been sold in the last 30 years.
Wow.
So
No good,
that-
Tom.
No good comps, immediate good comps. And they're all valued lower than mine. And technically, mine should be the lowest because of this physical location. You know, there's just a 2-family that did sell. I think that's not really a comp.
I want everything, so
I mean,
Yeah.
it's an okay comp, it's just a 2-family.
Yeah.
It went for high, so it's not.
Right, but it's not a good, we wouldn't
It
put
was
you
not
in the
one to
same,
one.
if
Yeah,
you're a, because you're a,
Single.
and you're a raised ranch, yeah, we're not gonna compare a raised ranch to
Okay.
a 2-family.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
Okay.
second bullet.
Yep,
Uh,
have you done any upgrades to your,
not that would affect real estate,
okay?
but that wasn't gonna be my third bullet.
Right,
But
I'm
if
just
you
ready,
feel like
no
that's a good
upgrades,
bullet,
yep,
I'm trying to put the 3 strongest ones first. So we did
Yeah.
that, no upgrades. You know, obviously I have to maintain it. I do maintain it, but it's not, I don't consider that an upgrade.
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna give you 1/3 one, because I know that
Okay.
I said that.
yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah. I know, you're so good.
Let's see.
What do other people say?
So, well, that's the problem. Other people have had comps, they have
I mean, I
appraisals,
could have brought my
they
comps in, but
have,
it's just not, the things I'm saying are more important than what I'm gonna show you in values. Because a lot of it is, it's a little bit of an unusual area in the sense that no one is selling and no one's really changing their houses.
Right.
It's not like I'm getting a McMansion or a,
right,
you know, a
right,
tear down, you know, that's gonna,
right.
up against commercial. Noise is an issue.
And you're in the area. If you don't mind,
And I can't say anything about, the changes in pricing, like I can't make any, I don't wanna call it affordability, but,
So what I'm seeing with most of the appeals that I have are, if you're in an older home or whatever, everyone's kind of getting swept up in the
that's right.
frenzy. And I
That's right.
feel like,
That's a good one.
and so I feel like,
Let's do that.
I'm saying the neighborhood isn't getting built up as
Right.
others
Has
are,
not
but you're still, this is kind of like that rising tide lifts all boats, and I
Right.
feel like the
That's
tide
right.
is not,
Right, totally.
yeah. So
I mean,
feel like
it's almost
that's
a
the
detriment
argument
to the
I'm
street
gonna,
in some ways.
gotcha, okay,
It makes it less appealing.
okay.
So the way we'll say that, so as a third bullet is
Mhm.
that, that this immediate street has not been impacted by the new construction, and you call frenzy, but,
Mhm. And you don't anticipate it being,
no. No, you know, no new houses, no raised houses,
yeah? I feel like that.
those are good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something to,
If I think of something, can I reach out?
yeah.
And you know, I never did get a notification of a meeting.
You didn't?
I got called yesterday because I didn't show up, but nothing has ever come through the mailbox.
We had so many no-shows yesterday. I do think there was a breakdown in communication.
I don't think the mail went out on time.
I agree with
don't think people
you.
have gotten their letters. I know I haven't, but it happened again, it happened before with the first one. I missed the whole thing because it came through the holidays, and then.
Oh, did you do the phone one? Like this?
The very first, what's on the front?
There was one where you could just do a quick
No,
phone.
not the phone one, the one that says if you want to appeal, you have to put it in by January 9th.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't get the notice until
Interesting.
beginning of January. That was ridiculous, but.
Okay. Well, I just want to, know how the rest of the process is gonna go.
Okay.
So there's so many of these, there's like 900 of these. We have an ambitious goal of getting through all of these hearings by the end of March, and hopefully start deliberating end of March, first week of April.
Okay.
They are doing the deliberations on a first come, first served, so since today is the first week, you're in good shape to hopefully hear earlier than
Okay.
most other people. You will get a letter similar to the one that you got just before saying what you
That
guys
I'm
got.
gonna get?
No, explanation of just, this is your number. But we do record the deliberations, so you would be able to, look at the agendas and say, oh, they just talked about my property this day, I want to hear what they have to say, how they got
How
to
do
this
I
number.
access that?
That will be posted on the Board of Assessment, like where they post their agendas and their mini meetings. And then, that's it. And then lastly, if you don't like the number that you get, so you do have the option of appealing at the state level. I don't know how. I personally have never done it. People who have come here have told me that they've done it. They had to go to the state, they had to get an attorney. It is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but just so you know, there is one last gap if needed.
Were you involved at the earlier review?
No,
Because there was one, like.
oh, no, those earlier ones were just with Tyler, I think, with the
Right.
actual company that.
Would that have
I don't work for them.
benefited?
If I'm being 100% honest, so I've seen a couple people who have come in addition to also having talked to them, and anyone who did get an adjustment from them, it was like $8,000, $10,000, so it wasn't significant. I think if you wanted a substantial one, you were gonna have to come. That's just from what I gathered. It seems like any adjustments that were made were minimal. Still better than a poke in the eye, I like to say, but, it is what it is. So that's how that's gonna go. Okay? So, okay. Today is March 5th. It is appeal number 143. The time is 10:05. And, the property address is 229 Euclid Avenue. I'm here with, is it Judy Sear, okay, and, I'm Chrissy Kelly.
Hi, Chrissy.
So, nice to meet you. I just need to swear you in real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. I just need you to sign right on that top line there. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, like I said, my name is Chrissy Kelly. I'm an alternate on the Board of Assessment Appeals. They bring in extra people during this time to hear all the hearings.
Okay.
And I will be the one presenting your case to the board for deliberation.
No problem.
So tell me everything so I can help you.
Okay. So the first thing I just wanted to bring out is I did have my phone appeal.
Okay.
And I used the wrong comp. I didn't
Oh.
realize it has to be a certain section of town.
The same neighborhood,
I
like code,
I
yeah.
went over a block or two. So I was out of whack completely.
Okay,
So
but
then
so
I got
did you
the
get
list.
no adjustment when you did your?
Correct.
Because of that?
I'm assuming.
Okay.
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 So that's why then I started all over again, and Penny gave me the list, and I saw where I should get the sale results from.
Okay.
So I used those. So it really,
Oh, those were the I'm gonna say it wrong, Rena Place or Rena
no,
Place?
that's what I should have used.
Gotcha.
I used
Okay.
a block or two.
Okay.
So anyway, really what it just comes down to is I looked up the actual listings for when they went on sale.
Mm-hmm.
My house doesn't even fall in this category.
As far as
Yeah.
updates, fixtures, that kind of stuff?
Fixtures.
Okay.
One is, and I know you gotta come close, but
Yeah.
and a couple are more bedrooms. The square
Okay.
footage is a lot
More?
more,
Okay.
and just the desirability of these homes are just,
Of the ones, the
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
the Rena
I
Place,
mean,
Prospect Ave,
like,
all
for
those ones.
example, you're walking into this bright and airy, boosting, expansive living room,
Gotcha.
Open
Oh, these are the
concept.
descriptions of the
Oh,
homes?
yeah.
Okay.
Remodeled kitchens, remodeled bathrooms. I'm not even close to that.
And the
At
columns
all.
are all updated.
All, and they've all been remodeled, and this is remodeled to the hilt. You know, I'm still living back 100 years ago in my house. My rooms are,
Do you have those by any chance?
I did, of my house.
Of your house, because that would be super helpful. So, I will give you, because I had somebody else the other day who had the same thing, and then she texted me some photos, and I'm trying to figure out how to put them in a zip file and then send it to the assessor's office.
Okay,
So,
I didn't even think to take
yes,
photos of mine.
we would love to have
Okay.
photos of unupdated kitchens and bathrooms. I know it's probably not,
It's not lovely.
but
No.
for today it is.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
yeah. And, you know, a lot of these, the rooms have been opened. I don't have the open
Open
kitchen
concept, right.
at all. I mean, you walk into my house, you walk into a living room, and I can put 2 chairs in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put a whole massive sectional, and a lot of them also have fully renovated, complete lower levels. Mine is unfinished and rock, with not a walkout. So I did write it, I don't know if
Yep,
it's.
no, I have, it's all
Okay.
in here, but I
Yeah.
feel like for my bullet points that I want to
Okay.
make sure that I hammer home. Concept completed basement,
So what was some of the others?
subject does not.
No. Cozy burning fireplace, no, I do not have that.
Fireplace.
Panoramic windows, no.
Gotcha.
And I didn't copy on that, I just figured it was just too much. I didn't put the write-ups.
Oh, okay.
So I can do that. I didn't know, you know, how much more paperwork you guys wanted.
Fine.
You know, I don't even have a garage.
No fireplace, no garage. Gotcha.
You know, and my house is also 100 and something years old, where a lot of these homes are.
Wait, I see, I did it, well, on that sheet you said, there were some that were in the 60s, the 50s.
1960s,
Yeah,
yeah.
the closest one is 1928.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're not even close on that.
right, right. And they're all bigger than yours.
Oh, yeah, even the desirability of location, I know it's in the same neighborhood,
Right,
but these are off side streets. I'm on the kind of Mainer road.
okay,
You know, my road is not the picturesque with the white picket fences
Right,
and the manicured
right.
lawns, and these are.
right, okay.
You
So
know,
you
so-
just don't think they're good comps? They're just not
Well,
appropriate comps, or they
the
need to
only
be
thing
adjusted?
is, what else can be used? You
Right,
have to use
right.
something, and I get that.
Yeah, no,
But-
yeah, it's a starting
Yeah.
point, but it's not, you know, so this is why we have these hearings, because we need the color. We need the,
Okay.
you know, on the computer, they'll tell you this is in the same neighborhood and it's sold for this amount, so it should be averaging around whatever. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know how they do
Yeah.
their math on their
Okay.
end, but I want to make sure I point out all the reasons
Wonderful,
why
I
we think it
appreciate
is
that.
not
Okay.
that. So, 586 is where you were assessed and you're looking for 486.
Well, if I remodel my home
Not
to
assessed,
meet,
yeah.
to meet these homes, we're talking about massive, a
Right.
massive undertaking,
Right.
you know, which I don't even know can be done. I mean, I have those plaster walls, you know, so,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so it would be a substantial, for me to renovate my home.
Right.
So
So I am going to recommend that we try to get some photos, because the more that I can send to them,
I didn't even
the
think of
better.
that.
But,
Like I said, you know.
yeah, no, it's fine. Why would you?
Each room?
Well, just, you know, kitchens and bathrooms, basically, is what it is. And if you
Okay.
want to throw one in there, the basement,
Okay.
have at it.
Okay.
Just so I have more, so I can say,
Yep.
and
No, I
I would
appreciate that. I
argue
didn't
more
even
is
think
better
of that.
than,
Okay.
and
I don't know if I can pull up the original listing of my house.
oh, and maybe
I
that
can
would be in
get that.
there. If you could just send me the link to that, that would be,
I wonder if we can.
and you know what, we have, when we do deliberate, there's at least 3 people on the board who are realtors, so they
Okay.
probably have access to much more than I would be able to
Okay.
just dig up on mine.
Maybe I'll try to do that
Yeah,
first.
yeah, that'd be great.
An empty,
Then it's just one link. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect, and I
Yeah,
can email
okay.
that to the assessor and have that.
okay. But
Have it.
otherwise, I'll take pictures
Oh, we're gonna take some
of
pictures.
my front door coming into a living room,
Mm-hmm.
and my bathrooms and bedroom. I think I'll just do the kitchen and the baths. I mean, that's really the main thing.
Those are the main things that people care
Yeah,
about,
okay.
bathrooms.
And where should I send them?
And I'm just gonna give
Okay.
you my,
Oh, good.
and just tell you to, just make sure you include, so I can keep things, organized, the property.
Okay.
Okay, include address. Okay, and I will get that
Okay.
added so that you can,
Because we originally moved here from Shelton,
okay.
for the
I
school
don't know what the
system.
taxes are like in Shelton, are they?
No, I had a 4-bedroom, 4-bath
Right,
home in Shelton.
right,
But
right.
we moved here because of school,
Right,
because my kids needed, you know, the better school system.
but they're not
So-
there now, are they?
So we had downsized, they went on for 2-3 years.
Okay.
It was a little bit, but
Mhm.
tight squeeze,
Yeah,
but we did
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right, so
So
the,
that's what you're waiting on me for.
I will,
Okay.
yeah, but I'm still, you know, this is still good stuff, and
Okay.
it's good to have the color that, yes, this house sold for whatever it was.
Do you want me to send you also the backup, or the information I can use here, just to give you,
I can make a photocopy or something, of what,
so
of
this-
all the write-ups?
is it worth it? I mean, I highlighted, marvelous, mature Japanese maple tree. I'm lucky I have a stump. It's just, and I don't know if the decision could be made off desirability.
I don't know,
I would think so, as a person who would be interested in buying a home, why wouldn't I buy the home that's fully updated?
right, oh, no,
And I
yeah,
can have guests and family, not like this,
yeah.
and wait till the summertime where we can just be outside. So I would think,
Yeah, I feel like,
Yeah,
I mean, we try, this is my first year, so I haven't been in these deliberations
Yeah.
to see what they really focus on. We had a pre-meeting to just talk about it, and from what I gather from that meeting, you know, having comps is probably the most important thing, but
right,
again, on paper, these may look like comps as far as square footage wise, but it doesn't tell the story of what's inside, and that's what we're actually deliberating. So I feel like,
Okay.
I'll just make a quick copy of.
I don't, all right, and this one.
Well, I feel like we could, when we're
641
deliberating, we should look it up.
Is, built-in cabinets, yeah. I am off my ceiling.
Right.
So it's just, okay. You
No,
know,
I feel
I just do these.
Yeah, I'll make a copy of it. We, how's that? I can add them in there.
Yeah.
All right, so, oh, you know what? Oh, no, it does have the address on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just make you a quick
Okay.
copy. I'll be right back. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
For you.
I think that may be the best thing. I'm gonna reach out to my, my real estate.
Okay,
agent
I think you
who-
can find the
I'm
whole
sure she
link
can
or whole
find that
picture
for
that
me,
she
yeah.
has, yeah, that would be
But this
great.
one, she just reached out to me recently, you know, we're coming up on a big anniversary being there.
Aw.
And, you know, I guess she knew my age or whatever, maybe she's looking, see if I'm ready to,
Mm-hmm.
move
Oh,
along.
to sell, yeah.
So,
I know, well, there's no inventory, so they're probably dying to,
well, there's no inventory, I would think my price range.
oh, no, absolutely
And I
not,
think
yeah.
that is another good sell.
Yeah.
Even though it's not updated, you know, it's clean, it's, you know, but
Mhm.
it's just not the wow.
Right,
You walk in.
right.
So, okay, very good.
All right, well, thank you
Well done.
for coming in.
Thank you, and this is your,
That's my cell phone number.
your text, so I can text you?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about how long does it take?
Oh, sorry, so, there's about 900 of these that we're in. So we have an ambitious goal of getting most of the hearings, or of the hearings done by hopefully the end of March.
Okay,
And then, we'll start deliberating as soon as we're done. So we are deliberating in order, so today is only day 4, so you'll be at the top of that,
okay,
towards the top of the list. So
okay.
hopefully, I think they're saying like first week of April, I'm gonna say early April.
Okay, so you're not doing it, you're not deliberating?
No, right away, no,
Right
we're
away,
gonna
you're
do all the
waiting for
hearings
all
and
of them,
then,
okay.
yeah. So the, you will get a letter in the mail
Okay.
similar to,
Right.
the one that just says this is your tax number or whatever,
Okay.
your assessed number. You won't have a rationale on there. We are gonna be recording the deliberations, so if
Okay.
you wanna hear the discussion that went on, you'll be able to access that. I
Okay.
believe it'll be posted on the Board of Assessment
Okay,
website. And then, lastly, if you're still unsatisfied with your number, you can do an appeal with the state. You can appeal with the state, but from what I understand, that involves attorneys and whatever.
yeah.
So, but whatever, it's
Yeah.
just, it's an option.
Right,
And
okay.
people have been here, the other day, somebody was here who was like, yep, 5 years ago, I had to go to the state, and here I am again. So, some people are in it for the fight, which I say, have at it, it's real money,
Yeah,
it's real
yeah.
money.
Right, right,
So-
okay, so does Visions automatically update or no?
That's a good question. I would assume so, because I would assume it's for them to mail you the letter, it would probably already have to be in the
Okay,
system.
so I'll watch that as
So,
well.
yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. So
Okay.
I'll send that over to you, and will you just at least let me know, confirm that you got it?
Yes,
And that they're legible?
yep, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the listing pictures, I think that would be better
Okay,
than my pictures.
okay, very good. All right.
Thanks for fitting me in.
Okay,
Nice to meet
thanks,
you.
bye.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Not here.
We're in the other
In
room?
the other room, yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
what property address are you?
2470?
That's
Hillside
me.
Road.
Yep,
All right,
okay. Let me put this over here.
Yep.
Come on in.
all right.
Oh, I'm still recording, so there you go, I don't have to unrecord.
There you go.
All right, let me just, okay, this is appeal number 150, today is March 5th. The time is 10:22. I'm Chrissy Kelly, and I'm here with, is it Daniel Carrier?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Here, and then I just need to swear you in real quick. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Can I just need your signature right there?
Do.
It goes, good, how are you? Good.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Chrissy Kelly. I am an alternate on the Board of Assessment Appeals. They bring in extra people during this time because there's so many
Yeah.
hearings to have. So, I will be the one who takes your case, and when we deliberate, I will present it to the board, and we will deliberate from there. So, give me lots of good stuff that I can go tell the board why we need to make an adjustment to your.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, we had, I guess, an appraiser come out. take a
Yep,
look at the house,
yep, I see that.
and provide a report,
Mhm.
just to confirm the report or the value that was sent in by the town. And the report that we got back was less than what the town had provided us with.
Right, so you
So-
were looking for a market value of 142, I
Correct.
think?
Yes.
And they had you in at 17.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Make sure that, yeah, right there, 17142, okay. Do you have any color or anything on the, because the addresses that they have in the appeal, in the appraisal are 421 Woodhouse Road, 220 Stonewall Lane, 215 Paddock Hill Lane, 124 Princess Lane, you'd argue that those are good comps, everything is,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Anything on your street that you're aware of that has, sold recently on actually Hillside?
Not that I'm.
Not that you're aware of,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so,
I'm
but you,
aware.
I mean, it doesn't get any newer than an appraisal of 1025.
Yeah.
Appraisal of 10/20/25, okay. Honestly, if there's nothing else you have to present, I feel like the appraisal speaks for itself.
Okay.
So really, it's just anything else you feel like is not captured here that you would like me to add?
No, I think it's all in there.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure what else to add.
No, that's fine. I mean, and to be honest, in my opinion, I personally think the appraisal it does speak for itself.
Okay,
So, other people who have come in with appraisals, that has been the main sticking point of the argument.
okay.
You know, some people have come in with ones when they refinanced maybe like a year ago or 2 years, you know,
Mhm.
like, and it's a lot has happened since
Sure.
then. So the fact that this is very recent is
Yep.
very helpful.
Yep.
So unless you have anything else to add, I'm good on my end.
Okay.
Just to inform you on the process, we are hoping to have hearings done by the end of March.
Okay,
And so we won't start deliberating until after all the hearings are done.
got it.
You'll get a letter in the mail with whatever your new number is, or if it hasn't changed or whatever. And, there'll be no rationale to it, but they are recording the deliberation.
Okay.
So if you go find the minutes and say,
Yeah.
oh, wait, my property was on the agenda that day, I want to hear what the rationale was,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
listen to it. And so hopefully, we're hoping that that's going to be sometime in, some people have said first week in April. I'm giving ourselves a little more of a cushion and saying early April.
Got it.
So I'm
Yeah,
hedging it a little bit.
Yeah,
But then, and then lastly, if you're still unsatisfied with your numbers, you can appeal with the state.
okay,
It is, I think, a little more onerous, the
Mhm.
process, but it's still an option.
okay,
So just throwing that out there.
okay,
So unless you have any other questions for me, I think the appraisal, again,
yeah,
speaks for itself.
Okay.
So if there's anything else you need from me, otherwise, we are
Nope.
good to go.
pretty straightforward.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate you coming
Great,
in.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, this is appeal number 230. Today is March 5th. I don't know why I have to keep looking that up every single time. And it is 1031. 1031, and I'm here with Patricia Silver, and this is Chrissy Kelly. So, initials there, and then I'll throw you in and get your signature, and then we can start. Okay. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. You don't look like a liar to me. There you go.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, well, and in fairness, for the record, nobody has looked like a liar. There. Okay. There we go.
So it said to bring this, do you want this?
I don't need that, but that's just maybe to confirm that you had your appointment today.
Okay.
So we're fine. But I'm glad to see that you did get a letter, because some people are saying you didn't get one.
Oh.
So that is comforting. All right, 66 Hillside. What do we have? Because I don't see much of a, yeah, there was just this. This is what you sent in.
Well,
Okay.
also, I brought my iPad
Okay.
with, I'm very arthritic,
Oh,
so
sorry.
I don't get to do much typing or anything.
Okay, that's fine.
So I live literally across from the little Greenfield Hills.
Oh, yeah, like where the Mercado was.
Okay, so
Right?
of everybody here all the way around, I am the only one who 100% faces everything here.
Interesting, okay.
And I have this new person that moved in here.
This one, or,
Well, it's.
oh, it's on Long Driveway,
So the
okay.
long driveway, they have renovated, I can talk about that later.
Yeah,
But in front of my house, I have both parking lots.
right, so I read in your file, there's the farmer's market, there's the veterinary, that's new, right? Didn't the vet move from across the way?
The liquor store used to be on Bronson,
Okay.
across from the bank, where it didn't really create any problems.
Okay,
Now it's across the street from me. The farmer's market is from May 17th to the end of October.
right,
And this year, they're adding story hour. The problem is that there's constant traffic. It's unsupervised. They show up with trucks at 7 in the morning. Last year, they put in tents. So the whole area is white tented.
right,
So basically, my house is unusable on Saturday. It's so congested. So this is the parking. This is my front lawn. This is the view from my front door. Traffic, parking lot. This is the liquor store fellow who has moved his dumpster in front of my property, and as you can see, is not very tidy.
no,
These are not $1 million views, I think is my complaint. And this is the other side of the parking lot. This is the view from upstairs. And when the farmer's market is there, the whole thing is tented,
yeah,
traffic.
I've been to the farmer's market, sorry, I've been one of those cars.
Everyone loves it, except it's,
Yeah,
for
no.
some reason, everything ended up in front of me.
Right.
So,
Wait, hold on one second, I just want to make the liquor store garbage dumpster moved to in front of house, right?
yes,
To front of house. Want to make sure I get it all in
years, and that has really changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They have renovated the corner market,
Yep.
and this huge smokestack here, it spews out all kinds of odors all day. And in that other parking lot I just showed you is the restaurant. I have
Yep.
odors all kinds, even at 2 and 3 in the morning.
That Bondo, that one?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
And I will smell onions cooking, coffee at midnight, and
Mhm.
Bonda is open until midnight or somewhere
Okay.
around there, yeah.
Okay.
So I get deliveries all day long, every single day for the liquor store. The liquor store is open 7 days a week. And one of the things I had complained about when the vet came was that he has his exit here, and it conflicts with the grandfathered in deliveries for the corner market and the liquor store. So you can see how tricky this area is.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's,
Yeah.
and
there's a lot going on
fortunately-
in a small space. Yeah.
fortunately, there's no one coming from this direction
Mhm.
or that direction.
Okay.
This is the view from my bedroom window.
Okay.
It used to be trees.
Is that the vet?
That's the vet.
Okay.
6,500 square feet. 4 full-time vets, probably 12 to 15 people.
Hold on, it used to be trees. Now, vet center and parking lot.
So this was the view of my daughter's bedroom.
Okay.
It used to be trees, and now it's big white building.
And parking lot.
And these are the deliveries for the liquor. And sometimes they're 2 or 3
Mm-hmm.
deep. So
Mhm.
it's, it's always congested. This is the view from my son's bedroom next to my daughter's. We get
Okay.
trucks.
Mm-hmm. And how long has that vet center been there? Has that, it just
Well,
moved recently,
it
right? Because it was across the street, but
It
yeah.
took 4 years to build it.
Okay.
It's been open for a year.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, is that it was not open during the last revow.
Right.
So this is all
Right.
new
Everything
information
is
that
new.
can be
Okay.
project, right, yeah.
Also new,
Last year. Okay.
also knew that while they were renovating the vet,
Mm-hmm.
they were also renovating the former Chase Bank.
Right,
And now it's
is that the daycare facility?
the daycare.
Okay,
And it's an outdoor daycare. So in addition to all the noise, the traffic, I hear kids screaming,
Mhm.
which to me is not a plus.
okay. Okay, new daycare opened. So yeah, the
And
neighborhood has significantly changed. since
Yes,
you-
in the
yeah.
last 5 years. There are 75 kids there, and each one gets delivered every day between 7 and 9, and then they're retrieved between, I think, 6 and 7. I don't know exactly. But it's like set in traffic every day throughout the year.
Right. That's a lot of
Now-
change, yeah.
And also, my house is old. I haven't renovated in 50 years. It was built in 1933.
Okay.
I noticed people talking about their garage assessment for like $15,000. This is my
Mhm.
original 1933 garage, unimproved.
See what they have here. Your outbuilding, yeah, they still have that, they didn't change it. Yeah, in 2024. You were, oh, I don't know what the, oh no, yeah, they didn't change that, so you had an increase in your dwelling, and then the significant increase was in the land.
Okay.
So there was a slight increase in the house, they did not give you any sort of increase in the outbuilding, but you're almost arguing there should be decrease, like depreciation.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I have that house I showed you, the long driveway
Mhm.
behind me. So that house was a wreck.
Okay,
And it was purchased in April,
Mhm.
and they have renovating, well, they're still finishing it, but the family is living there.
Okay.
It has a built-in swimming pool.
Mhm.
Everything in the house has been replaced. New kitchen, new roof, new siding, everything. And his evaluation is not that different than mine. And I don't really understand, like my
So
house
what's
is,
the address on that one?
82 Hillside. Not that I want to make trouble for him.
No, and we just so you know, it's not like now all of a sudden we're gonna look at his and be like, oh, you should be paying more. If he's
Right.
not here, we're not looking at his property, maybe he looked at his and said, you know what? It should be more, so I'm not gonna say a word.
Well,
But 82 Hillside is much more updated.
it's completely updated. And when we talk about the property used to be a swamp around the house. And when the renovator came in, I think the town said you had to put in concrete drainage system
yeah.
underneath. So
Mhm.
they put, the entire property has concrete drainage systems.
Okay.
If they raise the level of the land, I think they said 2 feet.
Oh, wow, that's a lot
I
of
mean, a
fill.
lot. So,
Mhm.
but his assessment is this,
Is 1-2, okay?
and this is my assessment. Right here.
Okay.
I mean, I can't, and his house is much bigger. I think he's 3,000, something like that. His garage is brand new. I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, 2960 square feet. Yeah, okay.
So rather than all these, I think probably these additions to the neighborhood, everybody's happy to have them, but I think I'm the only one that's paying the penalty.
Gotcha.
They were calling it $1 million house, but if I had $1 million, I think I'd go somewhere more private, and
Right.
my house has become
Right, you don't want the
very,
view of the dumpster.
well,
and
yeah,
that-
everything
and
has
that,
become
yeah.
unprivate.
Right, okay. Do you, so I feel like you put the field card in here. Do you want to hang on to these? Can I take them? Like,
Yes, you can
tell-
take them.
Okay, I'm going to keep these and add them to the file then.
So this is my next door neighbor. She's
I'm just gonna write that right on.
She's approximately the same as me. She's right next door, but she has none of these parking lots around her. Her
Okay.
view from her front is just green trees that the person that owns that facility planted.
And no parking lot either.
Right.
Trees. Okay, and she is assessed pretty
About
much the same as you,
yeah.
effectively, yes.
So I think,
Okay. Well, that's all good information and helpful information and information that is not on, I have that.
well, that is my complaint about the people that come to assess.
Right.
Another thing is, the entire area is lit at night. The town, compliance officer never checks to see that. And every single window, I walk around my house at night, never turning on lights because it's so bright. The school at the corner, very bright. And, no one gauges the light bulbs or the intensity.
Okay.
I have issues.
No, what, how long have you been in that home? And you
50
haven't-
years.
You haven't had issues until now, so.
Well, that's true,
You
that's
know,
true.
But that doesn't mean that you should have them, doesn't mean you should welcome them either. I mean, change.
Well, I've been quiet as all these
Mhm.
buildings came. The vet next door, I guess I was happy that something was happening, but the property is now zoned commercial.
Mm-hmm.
He jackhammered for a solid 2 years. There was a ledge next to my property.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a nightmare.
Right.
So none of us have been complaining.
Right,
But,
but now it has real financial
Yes.
consequences.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. So, just so you know how the process will work, I will, we're all gonna do all of our hearings, which since there's so many of them, it will probably take us until the end of March. So after that, we will deliberate. So I'll be the one who's presenting your case to the board.
Okay.
And and then the deliberations will be recorded, so you'll be able to hear them. But the,
Is it gonna be on Fair TV or something?
it's not gonna be on Fair TV, I think it's just gonna be an audio recording.
Okay,
So, you'll get a letter in the mail with whatever your number is. There'll
okay,
be no explanation though, so if it's, stays the same, no explanation, if it went down, no explanation. But, you'll be able to see the minutes of like, oh, wait, my property was on the docket that day, so let me go listen and see why they did what they did, if you, they can
Okay.
so choose. And then lastly, if you do get your letter and you're unhappy with the number, your last appeal can be with the state.
yeah, what does that mean, Superior Court?
Yes.
So if I fail, does that cost me money? Do I have to pay the court costs?
I think everything is out of pocket, yeah.
Okay.
So you need an attorney, but hopefully it doesn't get to that.
I was
but-
widowed 25 years ago with 3 kids,
Aw.
so I'm on the leanest of
Right,
my
so
security.
let's hope that that doesn't happen.
Yes,
But just letting you know that there is an option. So, but that's it. So hopefully, you've given us a lot of good data, and I will do my best to present this to the
and
board.
thank you for listening to me.
No problem. It has been a pleasure. I mean,
It's
I'm sad for the changes that are happening in your
You know, I
neighborhood.
still love living here,
Mhm.
but when I first, well, for the last 45 years, I've been able to walk a
So
lot.
busy now.
And now you take your life, well, 2 women have died in the last 5-8 years. So
Yeah.
I have to get into my car now and I drive to the cemetery
And walk
and I have to
there.
walk in the cemetery.
Interesting.
And I have heard on Bank Rate that one of the things that millennials really cherish the most
It's walkability.
is walkability.
Mhm.
And I've lost my walkability,
Right,
so.
right, which is a
Big.
selling point.
Yes.
And it's just a lifestyle, benefit.
Thank
So-
you very much, very nice
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good luck with everything. And, okay.
So you have the letter I sent. which
I do, I
goes
have
to
everything
Jerry.
in here. I just, for the record, I have to.
No, that's okay. Just makes it easier.
So this is appeal number 231. Today is March 5th, and it is 10:51. The property address is 276 Carroll Road, and, I am Chrissy Kelly, and I'm here with Carol Metchick. Okay. Property owner, and I just need to swear you in real quick. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. So formal. Carroll Street, do you? No, they're on Lawrence. Go ahead, I just need you to sign that real quick. I was confused.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah, do you know the Sabries?
No, but my, son and daughter-in-law have a dog sitter on that street.
Oh, nice, yeah, such a cute area, I love it over there.
Yeah, I love it. It's
Mhm.
convenient to everything.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about 276 Carroll, and I just want to make sure we are, yep, I didn't make any notes there, so that was good. Okay.
All right, so basically, the house, we bought the house 4 months ago. We bought it in November,
Okay,
if that's 4 months. And, the asking price was, $750.
okay,
We bid because you have to bid higher.
yeah.
So we bid $760.
Mm-hmm.
They took off $5,000 immediately for things that needed to be done.
Yeah, yep, fair enough.
And so the house is, needed safety features, the driveway, the walk, upgrading the electric system,
Okay.
and it has no
So I'm
outdoor.
sorry, so the purchase price was 760?
It was well, when I took the $5,000,
Okay.
it was $755.
Okay. Interesting, because the town still has it at 760. But that's okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna make a note.
I'm not sure how they did that. I mean, it was $760, but I guess at closing they gave us.
They gave us a credit, probably.
They gave us $5,000 back.
Okay.
That's probably what happened. So we did bid at $760, it was accepted at $760, and then they gave us $5,000 back for things that were wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanna make sure I wanna write everything down. Okay.
So my first question is,
Yeah.
if the seller didn't think it was worth more than $750, why does the town think it's worth?
Right, and this was only a few months ago. Right. Mm-hmm, because you're at 781, right.
Right,
Okay.
and we closed on, either the 9th or the 11th, nothing, a little foggy on when it was. Oh, you know, it was,
It has it right here, 11/10/2025.
so right in between.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so the things that were wrong with the house, it has nothing in the backyard.
Okay.
There's no deck, there's no patio, there's nothing. The driveway, needs to be fixed because there is tree roots growing in it. The sidewalk was dangerous. And then, of course, it needed safety upgrades. I'm not even talking cosmetic. just
Right, just
safety.
to get the code. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if get to go, but to be safe for us.
Okay.
Other things like smoke detectors, just mostly safety features.
Okay.
It has a very steep driveway. And so,
Mm-hmm.
that makes it more of a below average.
Yeah. Appeal. Mm-hmm.
Right, not even so much appeal, but again, even for us.
For safety. Yeah.
We moved back here, because of age,
Mm-hmm.
to be near our children, and, at some point, that driveway is gonna be an issue for us.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
And so we feel that it was overstating the value of the land
Gotcha. And
the
we're,
house.
okay. So something I'm learning is that, they want to take into consideration comps in the area.
Right.
So I don't know if you recall any recent sales in the area, other ones that we can use as comparison
Obviously, we've only been there,
for a couple, yeah.
and
so-
nothing has been sold.
Nothing,
But
yeah.
it's a single garage, not a double garage.
Okay,
And as I said, there is nothing in the backyard. So eventually, we are going to have to either put a patio or a deck
mm-hmm,
or something else. Can't
mm-hmm,
even put a barbecue back there.
gotcha.
And they really have not done much. The house is 1968.
Right.
And
Okay,
so as far as comps, for us, it worked because we needed a first floor bedroom. And it's hard to find a first floor
it is,
bedroom.
it is actually.
They're all colonials or capes.
Capes,
And so,
raised ranches, or I don't know if there's any of those near you.
so it's smaller than we would have
Okay,
bought, more than I think it's worth.
okay. I know.
Even
unfortunately,
at the
all
750,
down,
right. But the location for us, it's near our family,
Okay,
and we've got that first floor bedroom.
gotcha.
But the kitchen's not renovated. There has been no renovations. It's a half bath in the master bedroom, not a full bath, not renovated.
Not renovated.
Basically, what they did to sell it was they painted it.
Lipstick on the page, right?
Right,
Okay.
that's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not complaining,
No.
I like the house, but
Right, and you're
certainly,
near your children, that's all that matters, right?
right. But there is no renovations, it's got an old kitchen, it's got the half bathroom is original with pink tiles.
Right, and so, right, it was at 357 assessed, and now it's 540. Okay, big jump, with no upgrades. And a majority of that, ergo, let's see how much they put in the, that's interesting, because if you look at they did actually depreciate, so 1.3 is the dwelling, that's the actual house, right? So it was assessed at 56, and now it's assessed at 37, so they did actually say that was, they're really, the lion's share of your increase is just on the land. So they're saying
Oh,
that
okay.
the property, was assessed at 292 and now they're assessing it at 500. So they're really putting all the value in the land.
So basically what we're saying is, I don't know if you're familiar with the street. But we're-
Yeah, well, I know where Lawrence is, but I don't know if I
Okay.
can, yeah.
So we're,
Carol go up the hill, does it wind up, or what's the one that goes?
we're 2 houses from the university,
Okay, yep.
Fairfield University.
I went there.
So, okay, dear.
I did.
So, as you're going up the street,
Mm-hmm.
the driveways, it gets more up,
Longer, or,
longer
yeah.
and more
Mhm.
uphill.
Yeah,
So I do not agree that the land is as valuable as those that have a 25-foot driveway.
gotcha,
Um,
gotcha,
On the other side of our street, the driveways are like 20 feet.
gotcha.
On our street, as you get to our driveway and the house on either side of us, we've probably got the longest driveways on the street.
Okay. And,
And then as far as usable property behind us,
mhm.
there's a steep hill. There is a road above us. I'm not sure what the road is.
Oh, no, the other woman had a map in there. Not gonna see very, no, that's fine.
So there's a street above us. And so, our property in the back has about maybe, I'm trying to judge, maybe 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's flat,
Okay,
and then it
that's
goes,
usable,
and then
right,
it goes right up the hill.
okay. Mm,
So comparable land to the land around us, we are certainly not the most desirable land on it.
okay,
Also, the way the houses are on our particular property, I think we're minimum between the houses. We're probably maybe, whatever the code is, we're probably 10 feet.
okay,
And
okay,
they're probably 10 feet,
gotcha,
so we are right next to our neighbors.
gotcha. Make sure I have it all here.
Yeah, and as I said, as we get older, we're gonna have a problem with it.
Right, unfortunately, I can't do that.
No, but I'm
Right,
saying the
yeah.
property,
Yeah,
Right. When
It
it's
is.
icy, you go
Yeah.
right down.
yeah.
So it is not a particularly desirable piece of property.
Mm-hmm, I gotcha. Okay, well,
Did I cover everything?
I think so. I mean, it seems like it, and I have your letter in here too, right? That's,
No, we feel it's a below average lot.
is it in here? I wanna make sure it's in here. I thought I saw it when,
Oh, do you want it?
well, I'll take it if I don't already have, yep, here it is. Yep,
Okay.
there I got it.
It's, we believe it's a below average lot, not a new.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so you made your decent case, I took my copious notes here. And just so you know how the rest of the process will go, we do all the hearings first and then we'll start deliberating. So since there's so many of these, we're telling people that we'll probably still be doing hearings through March. So we hope to still start deliberating early April, late March, early April.
Okay.
We are doing the deliberations in order of the hearings, so since you're here on the first week of hearings, that's a good chance that you will be in the first batch of people to get your letter in the mail. You'll get a letter in the mail telling you what our decision is. There won't be any rationale, it'll just be like, here's your number. So the meetings will be recorded, the deliberations will be recorded, you'll be able to go to the Board of Assessment Appeals website and say, oh wait, they talked about my property on this day, I wanna go listen and see what they had to say. And then lastly, if you get your letter and you're unhappy with it, you have one last chance to appeal with the state. But that is a much more onerous process from what I understand. Hopefully it does not come to that, but I just wanted you to be aware that there is one
Well,
more
I mean,
option.
I truly believe that if anybody knows, the state is not gonna know our property, the town is gonna know our property.
Right, fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
I agree.
But that's it. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, do you have any other questions for me?
I do not. I feel like you've given me lots of valuable information. So,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Have a good day. And I'm sorry you have to walk back to your soggy car now. Okay. Hold on one second before the swearing. This is, appeal number 232, property address is 831 Hillside Road. The time is 11:09. And this is Chrissy Kelly, and I'm here with Charles Fleischman.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay. And I will swear you in now. Okay. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So sworn.
Okay. I'm just gonna need your signature. And then, on that first line right there. Yep. And we are good to go. Okay. So, do you have a copy of this, or do we?
Several
okay.
copies.
Okay, perfect. So, let's talk about 831 Hillside.
We've been there for, my wife and I, for more than 30 years.
Okay.
It's in the historic district. It's a stone barn. It originally held animals and hay. It hasn't changed much since. It was built in 1800 by Mr. Bronson, and then it was bought by a woman from New York named Aileen K. Fox. Has one big barn. My neighbors, the Goldens, they live next door.
Okay.
Our houses are connected, physically connected.
Okay.
The property line runs down a foundation wall between the two houses. There is no access to the back of my house from the south side of the house because it's cut off by the common wall and an old foundation pit.
Okay.
The house was divided in the 1920s, and Ms. Fox created a seasonal residence for herself, and her cousin, Ethel Waterman, had the house next door. And
Okay.
they subdivided a barn,
Okay.
which is a little odd, but
Interesting, yeah.
that's what they did. It's just an acre. It is a non-conforming lot in a 2-acre zone. It has a year-round wetland that runs directly bisecting the backyard called Brown's Brook. It's running pretty high today because the snow is melting.
Mm-hmm.
The septic is in the back. It would be impossible to put in a swimming pool. It would be impossible to expand the house because it's in the historic district and it's already a non-conforming lot.
Okay.
Most of the mechanicals are from the 1920 renovation, which is when it was turned into a residence from the barn.
Okay. Sorry, that was the 20s you said?
About the 20s, yeah. Most of the plumbing and the windows are from the 1920 conversion. And of course, if I had to replace any window, I'd have to file
Oh, for the
plans.
historic,
I'd have
yeah.
to go to HDC and put in wooden windows, and I'm, at my age, not doing that. Thank you very much. It has modest insulation. It only has air conditioning on the first floor because of difficulty of trying to get any kind of air conditioning installed in a renovated stone barn. I went through all of that. You, as I said, you can't put in a pool, you could not put in an addition, and you couldn't do any reconstruction because of the limitations on the lot, it's a non-conforming lot. In fact, if the house suffered more than 50% loss, I think our zoning regulations mean you could not rebuild. Oh, yeah, because it's a non-conforming lot.
Gotcha.
The back I have, it's the southernmost piece of the Greenfield Hill Historic District, at the very last page.
Oh, very last page. Okay.
And then I know I only have 15 minutes.
No, that's okay. You were early, so we can.
It's that very last lot.
Okay.
Hillside runs down, it's that lot right there.
Gotcha.
And if you go back one page, I have an overhead.
Okay.
And you can see that, okay,
So this is Brown's Brook.
Brown's
Okay.
Brook, this is my backyard.
So this is
Hillside
water
Road.
here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, okay,
And the brook is up here and it runs all the way down, year round.
okay.
This is Hillside Road.
Yep.
My house right there is connected to this house physically. it's an agrarian relic. I can tell
That's,
you. And so, that's simply the way it is.
right.
Fortunately, we get along very well with our neighbors next door. We have
Fortunately,
no
yeah.
problems, and, you
Is
know,
this also a stone barn?
yeah, they were built at the same time, from
Okay.
1800.
Gotcha,
And then somehow they subdivided the barn.
yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
A little difficult.
but arguments could be made, like you said, about if, God forbid, something happened to it. So even if, like, this property is not going to be subject, it seems, to builders coming in, tearing it down and buying a
Can't be
McMansion,
done.
you can't do it.
You can't, and you couldn't build out back anyway, it's a non-conforming lot.
Right,
I mean, if you were going to redo something and
I wanna make
HDC would let you do it, at best, you could use a footprint. But
gotcha.
they highlight the agrarian importance of this stone barn in their little manual, which is okay for historic purposes, and we've been okay with it. But it does not make it exactly marketable, unless you get somebody as odd as we are, who's interested in a different property,
Really unique property.
which does not help its value.
Right.
That's the way, okay, so, well, you tell me when to keep going.
I just wanna, for notes for myself, I'm not attractive or even eligible
Yeah, you can't demolish it, I mean,
to build, demolish.
or
Yeah,
expand.
Or expand.
And you can't put a pool in back there because
Right,
I need
I heard
100%,
that.
I need 100% extra for the septic system, which is in the back.
Yeah.
I once went to the health department 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you need 100%. It's the extra area that you need in case your septic
Yeah, you
fails.
need like the extra, yeah,
And that covers the whole backyard up to the brook.
yeah.
So it's-
That takes
we're-
up that whole stuff.
So we have what we have.
Yep,
Okay, now, I followed the instructions. The first time I did.
Thank you.
No, the first time I did this with the representative from the
Tyler,
company,
right,
I was annoyed about the fact that the value went up 182%. It was about the highest increase in Greenfield Hill, and I thought, why me? I haven't done
yeah,
anything.
right. Who did I piss off?
Yeah, I don't know these people.
Right,
And
okay.
anyway, so I did the comparables, which were on the hints. You have some
Yeah,
helpful hints?
yeah,
And I did that.
okay.
Now, here's what, I started, just to be clear, I looked at Zillow and Redfin,
Okay,
just for fun. And I got the following. Zillow says the fair market value of my house is $1,698,000. You
Okay.
have it in here.
that, yes, oh, the picture, yeah, I do have that, yeah.
That's Zillow.
Okay,
And then the other people, Redfin,
yep,
they say it's $1.7 million.
okay. You split the difference?
Yeah, but, and I'd say it's $1.6 million because they haven't been inside.
Gotcha.
You know, and they don't know what
Yeah.
these windows are like.
Fair enough.
They're
Fair
hanging in
enough.
there. So, then I did comps.
Yep, that's
The
great.
closest I could come is the first comp. That's a historic house, and it's
Okay.
the only one I could find that's within the range that was specified.
Yep.
That's historic. It's got 5 bedrooms,
Mhm.
4 full baths, 3
Three,
half baths,
yep,
and it's got a larger area than my house.
mhm,
And it's got an in-ground pool that I neither have nor could have,
right,
central air that I don't have,
mhm,
and I'm not about to try and figure out how to engineer
No.
that sort of thing.
no,
And it's on 2.76 acres, which is zoning compliant. And it sold for $1.79 million.
recently,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I picked,
yeah,
my first choice
that's a good one, that's a good one.
is a good one.
Mhm.
And that's been renovated. I looked at their card.
Okay,
The next one is $1.8 million.
yep,
That's a brick, fairly new house, quite new.
okay,
All new mechanicals, in-ground pool, central air. And then First Street,
okay,
5 bedrooms, central air, in-ground gunite pool, 2.4 acres,
mhm,
zoning compliant.
right,
Campbell Road, central air, in-ground pool, $1.6 million. And what above it's $1.7 million, and then $1.3 million on Duck
Right.
Farm Road, and that's 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths.
right,
It's zoning compliant, central air, at $1.343 million, and that's in the range of the timeline. So the average of those,
Right.
which I summarized on my reasons for appeal is, the 5 comps average 1.656 in round numbers.
Yeah,
And I took 1.6 million because I have an ancient house.
windows and everything else, yeah.
And I have a lot that's, they tripled the value of my land.
Right, well, that's the.
And I know it says do not separate the value of your lot from the value of your house, it's a single appraisal, I know how that works. However, I also noticed, with all due respect to,
No, but they increased your dwelling significantly.
yeah, here's, my land went from 350,000
Yeah,
to 900.
934.
Yeah, that's a triple the value of a non-conforming lot with a giant wetland running year-round through the back of it.
Right,
There's no, I know that you don't have to explain why they did it, and you don't know why they did it, but they did it, and I don't think it's proper.
well, and that's what we're gonna have to discuss when we deliberate, because that does seem, now, it looks like you did get,
I got some when I
You
went,
got some knocked off, yeah.
because I had a nice telephone conversation, I
Yeah.
said, this is not rational.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
was talking about the fact that it went up 182%, which
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been talking about, I should have been talking about fair market value. But
right.
I also noticed that almost everybody in Greenfield Hill had 300 grand knocked off their assessment.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It was like,
When they called, or?
I think they were all called, and it was it was almost a round number.
Oh, like a
I don't wanna
formula.
get-
No, it's fine,
I don't want to
it's
get
fine.
into politics of
But,
how they do their job, but.
Yeah, no, me neither, because I don't even pretend to understand. So, but, I do see the argument you're making about the land, yeah, tripling and.
And if I use the comps, I mean, we said on the front of this appeal, the question is, what do you think it's worth?
Mm-hmm,
You know, and my wife and I chatted about it, Marty and I talked about it, and said, 1.6 million. Then I wrote down 1.6 million.
right,
And the town's value was 2.231.
huge difference.
And I said, well, let me explain. If I look at Zillow and Redfin, without knowing how old my mechanicals are, we're about the same. And then the average of my comps is 1.656 million. So I'm in the ballpark.
Yeah,
I really am. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean,
no,
if I didn't have those 5 comps, I wouldn't have a lot to be talking
Right,
about
I
unless
like
I
to
had
stand
some.
on, but that first comp especially, since it is a historic home and,
It's larger,
yeah,
it's got a pool,
yeah.
and it's on a
Things that you
conforming
could
lot.
never have,
No, it's
yeah,
on a conforming lot.
right. Okay, these are all good arguments, and I'm glad you have that comp in there, and I'm gonna highlight that one, especially when we go to deliberations, because that is,
I know you're busy and
oh,
you guys are cool.
this is real, but this, I mean, I just keep saying, it's real money, right, this is a lot of money. So I'm gonna say best comp
Is number 1.
is, I'm just gonna write the whole address, because when we, there are multiple, realtors on the board, so I feel like they'll be like, yep, I've been in that house. and I know."
658 Hortons.
Yep, 68 Hortons Hill.
And the date was May 2, it was a spring sale. I mean, that's the best part of the market.
For 1790.
I wish I had an in-ground pool. My wife would kill for an in-ground pool.
We just put one in.
We did years ago at a different house, but we can't, we're stuck.
Yeah.
And she loves to swim. I hate to swim.
So I love it because it's just, our yard wasn't landscaped, so it was just nice to look at. It's a small, we didn't do anything fancy, fiberglass pool. The kids go in it probably not as often as I wish they would. My husband probably uses it the most.
Well, good, well, somebody does.
Yeah, my biggest child, my 5th child. Okay, so all very helpful information. Definitely gonna highlight this comp. Just so you know about the process, we are, there's about 900 of these we have to hear. So our goal is to get all of the hearings done, hopefully by the end of March, and we'll start deliberating end of March, early April. So we are, recording the deliberations, so you'll be able to hear them, and then the, You'll get a letter in the mail. We're deliberating in order of how we receive them, so first in, first out. You are day 4 of deliberation, so you will hopefully be one of the earlier ones to hear. And you'll get a letter in the mail.
And then I have 60 days to go to the Superior Court
You can go to-
Administrative Docket in New Britain, Connecticut,
Which-
where I have tried jury cases and don't care to go back.
Right,
So,
nobody wants to do that. So our goal is to try to avoid
And I
that.
don't want to hire an appraiser unless.
Right. Right. God, but even who would an appraiser use for you? I mean,
I gave my comps. It's
Yeah.
exactly what that foreclosure sheet would look like.
Yeah.
They check off
yeah,
comps.
mm-hmm.
Because they're all in the vicinity too. They're not like.
Right, it's not like you had to go to a different neighborhood to find another
No, no.
historic home somewhere, like, they are all close. Yeah, so, much appreciated.
Thank you
The
very
legwork
much.
That went into that. So.
You
do
here
we-
all day?
I'm actually only here from 9 to
Oh.
1. And then they do sessions in the evening, but I did not sign up for evening sessions. I've been told that people are crankier in the evening, maybe after a full day of work. Everybody I have worked with has been very pleasant so far, so
Good.
I'm
Good.
very happy about that. So, yeah, no, I'm just here till 1, have a couple more. and I'm
Okay.
done.
Well, I'll make sure you're on schedule.
All right, well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
very
in.
much.
I think it's recording, but there's no music. It's recording. Okay, so, and I'm also going to change this then to, I need to know that it's room 1. Okay, so this is appeal number 257. Today is March 5th. The time is 11:51. Property address is 172 High Point Lane. I'm Chrissy Kelly, and I'm here with Michael Feinstein, sorry.
It's okay.
And, okay, I just need to swear you in. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal and all questions shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. And then I will just need your signature, sorry, on the
Sure.
front, top line there,
Sure.
and then we are good to go.
Okay.
Okay. What do you got? Sorry, I see.
Yeah, I have, so obviously when I wrote in there, it was very basic, I just said, I
That it's
believe
too
the
high.
assessed
Yep.
value is incorrect, exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
So, and what we had an appraisal done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And I have,
It's
and
not,
I
not
know,
in here, is it?
I don't,
No.
well, I thought I definitely sent it in
You did?
when I had the talk
But
with.
it's not
with the-
in here, so that would be fantastic. Do you
I have an
need
email
a copy of this?
No.
Oh, can I have this copy then?
Absolutely,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. So,
absolutely. Yeah, I have it
um,
on my computer, so I don't think you can have that.
Gotcha.
And I don't even know if this is necessary. The appraiser who did this, Harriet Busker, even I told her I was doing this, and she even said it, because she's in Florida, but she said if I want to put her on the phone,
Oh, no, I mean, she
she
So I've been in
could.
a couple of these meetings now with
Yeah,
appraisers, and they literally just kind of walk us through, like,
the same,
the
okay.
same, like, to tell me, these are the properties we picked, and these are the dates they sold,
Got
and
it.
this
So
is their adjusted value,
That's
so.
what she's gonna say, probably the same thing.
Right, I mean,
Okay.
if it makes you feel better, I'm happy
No,
to
no,
put it
no,
on
I
the
don't-
phone, but that's totally up to you.
No, that's
I
fine.
don't feel like you're at a detriment not having
No,
it.
that's fine. No
Okay.
problem, no problem.
I'm gonna say which was emailed, but not in my file.
It was emailed to, was it Tyler?
Yeah,
What was the company was?
yeah,
I believe we sent all that stuff to them, and we had a call with him, and
And then,
he definitely looked at all that,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay, fine, I'm just glad to have it,
Yeah.
so that when we go to deliberations, I physically have it.
Perfect.
Because
Perfect.
everybody has, whatever was in the
Yeah.
packet here, this is all online, everybody can access it, whatever, but
Perfect.
this won't be there, so.
Yeah, no, that's great. What
Okay.
she made a point of saying to me in this appraisal is the comps they used are very, she was saying they're really good. They're very, very close, whether it's
Gotcha.
top age of house, location, square footage.
Okay.
Very, very close, and you
And-
can see the values of all those.
Let's see,
Sure.
sale, so this one closed in March, this one closed in November of 2024, and, June of 2025, so that's a more recent one. Right, did
Yeah.
she just use those 3, was that?
Yeah, those
Okay,
three.
okay.
Yeah. And the values were all like, I think between
1.5, 1.4,
yeah, roughly
yeah,
1.5.
1.47.
And that's why she came up with the value of I think there's a appraised value of 1.525, I believe, which is
Right,
what
which is what you're
I put
using.
on there,
Yep.
which is what
Mhm.
this is what I'm using. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Typically the ones where we have an appraisal,
Mhm.
I wanna say they go quicker because it's really all the information is in here.
Gonna
And
make
it's,
my argument better than I can probably, right?
Right, pretty much. And when was this done? Where's the date?
December of this year, December 22nd.
December.
I remember, I thought she put it down.
No, it's gotta be on here somewhere,
Is it on the bottom?
Oh,
It's right
well.
here, December 22nd.
December 22nd, 25, right, so December.
Yeah, 'cause we had to do it, yeah, that's right when they came out.
Okay.
Or about when it came out, 'cause I had a call with them, it was like New Year's Eve or December
And
30th or
did
31st.
they give you an adjustment based on that phone call?
So they, no, that's why I'm back here, they didn't
Gotcha.
give me any
They gave
adjustment
you
at all.
nothing.
Nothing,
Okay. I feel like,
which I was
other
very
than the last
surprised
one
at.
I just heard, that he got a significant,
Yeah, oh. I
but
wouldn't be here.
everybody else either got nothing or it was like $8,000.
No,
$8,000.
Yeah, no, if I had a signature, I wouldn't be here, but,
Right, right.
but no, when we got this most recent one back, they came back with the same assessed value.
Okay,
1,228.
and is there anything you think that is not reflected on the field card? Like, I saw someone today and it was that new vet center just came out, but stuff like that wasn't there for the last reval, so maybe it was lost. So if there's anything you can think
No, I
of.
don't think so. I looked at that,
No.
if I read that correctly, it just has the last time we did an addition, or,
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
the last one was 2019, I
So
think it was
that would have
2018.
already been reflected in the other,
Yeah, so there's been nothing, well, right, I haven't done any improvement
Yeah.
to the house, even though we talk about it all the time, we haven't done it. And, look, I know everything's going up, of course, but,
Yeah.
if I sold my house for 175, I would do it today.
I know. I said the same
So-
thing, where do I sign?
Yeah, exactly, so
Yeah, and it looks like the breakdown was more, as is evidenced by everybody else's, it's really the land that's going up more
Sure,
than the,
yeah, sure,
than the structure itself.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
no, this is basically, in my opinion, this
Yeah.
is, these are professionals who have taken the time, as opposed to having to
That's
do
right.
the entire town, these guys have the luxury of.
So I'm just curious, what's the next step now in this process?
So the next step is that, so we're gonna do all the hearings, and then we deliberate. So,
Okay.
whoever does your hearing is going to be the one to present it to the rest of the board.
Oh, I see.
And they'll say, look, I will say, look, he has an appraisal, it's new,
Yeah.
I'll have a more summarized version of these are his comps.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
have like, at least 3 people on the board who are realtors, so they love to
Okay.
be like, oh, I've been in that house, and I know what that house looks like, and that is a
Gotcha.
good comp, or this one has a brand new kitchen, and, so I feel like they kind of have their finger on the pulse of
yeah,
things.
yeah,
So we'll deliberate, there'll be a vote there.
yeah,
It could be a partial amount, it could be the whole amount, who knows?
I understand.
And then you'll get, because there's so many of them,
Yeah,
they are telling everyone that we're supposed to be done by, end of March for the hearings, and we'll start deliberating end of March, first week in April.
okay,
We are not, in the letters, you're gonna get a letter that looks just like this. There won't be an explanation, there won't be any of that, but they are recording the deliberations, so if you get your
Yeah.
letter and you're like, how did they even come to this conclusion, you'll be able to check the agenda, see what day your property was
I see,
deliberated, and then you can listen.
gotcha,
And then, so you'll get a letter, hopefully, we're doing them first in, first out, today is only day 4 hearings, so you would be one of the first batches, hopefully,
okay, got it,
so early April, I'd
Yeah.
say, you should be able to hear.
Yeah.
And then lastly, if you are not satisfied still, you can appeal with the state,
Hmm.
a little more onerous,
Yeah.
and hopefully it doesn't come to that, but
Yeah.
if there is a
Yeah.
last resort there,
gotcha.
so.
And I understand your point about the land, of course, is
Yes,
is
you're
going
gonna
for
everybody
every,
else.
so that I understand, and that's
Mhm.
what's going on. The only thing I would say is, like, you can see from the field card, I haven't put any money really into this
Right.
house in the last
Yeah,
7 years roughly, or maybe 8 years.
no upgrade.
Yeah, there's been no upgrade, so it's, the kitchen needs an upgrade a little bit, the bathrooms do, so,
Right,
and
right.
this is what we talk about all the time, but we haven't done it yet, so.
Yeah, because you're paying that.
Yeah, exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly, so anyway, that's just a little bit extra stuff for you.
Gotcha.
And,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's perfect.
Okay.
So, again, having a very recent appraisal,
Yeah,
super helpful.
it's helpful, good,
so,
terrific.
I appreciate that. So,
Well,
unless you have
thank
any
for your-
questions for me?
I don't, I appreciate your time.
No
Thank-
worries.
Thank you very much for considering this, I really do appreciate it.
Perfect.
All right,
Thank you so
very
much. Have a
Nice-
great day.
You too, nice meeting you.
You too.